Hello everyone, it's William Bevins again. Thank you for coming to my demonstration on how to select your set of clubs, golf clubs. There are so many brands out there and so many different clubs to choose from. It can be extremely confusing to go out and decide on what set of clubs to buy. The one thing I suggest you don't do is go out and say, okay, I'm going to buy Callaway or TaylorMade just because they're the number one set of clubs in golf. That is not a good idea. Just because you spent a lot of money on the golf clubs does not mean you're going to be able to use them and be successful with them. There's just way too many selections out there, and you have to find something that you feel comfortable with using. So I suggest you find something and hit a bunch of different clubs. Nowadays, their latest thing is what we call a hybrid. And what these are is they replace your higher irons, like 3-iron, 4-iron, and 5-iron. And they look almost like a fairway would, as you can see. They'll come with graphite shafts, which that's what this one is, or a steel shaft. You have your fairway woods, which is this one. This is a 7-wood, and it's a cheapie. It's made by Wilson. I think I spent $25 on this. I love hitting this club. It's a really good club. Then you have your irons. This is a 7-iron. I recently purchased their Cobras, King Cobras, just so you know. And of course you have your drivers. I enjoy Callaways. I've tried hitting other brands. Not successful with them. Don't feel comfortable. And if you're not comfortable when you swing a club, you're not going to be successful. You have to have confidence in the club that you're going to use. My biggest issue today is that I live in the Midwest in Ohio, and right now we are getting snow, so it's not like I can take you outside and give you a demonstration. Not only that, as you can tell in my voice, I'm recovering from a pretty bad bout of the flu and still don't feel all that well. So let's go through and talk about some of these clubs, and we'll start out with the hybrid. Okay? The hybrid, this is something that can definitely help the average golfer. And when I say average golfer, 80% of the people don't break 100. Okay? I break 100 by a little bit, but not much. I normally shoot around 95. So I decided I needed some hybrids for those longer shots. With these hybrids, what you're going to use these for are shots anywhere from 180 to 220 yards. Maybe even a little less for some people in senior golf. What you're looking for is you need to go out and do your swings. And let me pause this. And what you're going to want to do is go somewhere that has an indoor range so that you can go ahead and set up and hit your ball, warm up. You know, these things, you're going to hit these quite a long ways. So you want to get a good feel of it. So go in, do your swings. You want to hit at least 20 to 30 golf balls while you're doing this. You know, after you have hit a few, do not just sit on one set of clubs. I highly suggest that you go in, pick out 4 or 5 that feel comfortable. What I mean by comfortable, the grips. You're going to want to make sure these fit your hands. One of the things I did, I bought new grips because I use a little bit larger grip on mine, and I do not like a standard grip. You're going to spend a little bit more money. These were about $8 each, and if you buy the clubs from them, they'll normally put them on for you. So make sure it feels comfortable. That's the one thing. That you can make solid contact with them. If you cannot make solid contact after 20 good swings, you better move on to another set of clubs. While you're there, before you get started, even after you've selected clubs, you're going to ask to have them check your speed swing. And the speed of your swing is important because if you see on this club, there's an R. That means that's a regular shaft on this club. All right. If you swing more than 85 miles an hour, you're going to want to go to a stiff shaft. If you're a senior and you swing less than 70 miles an hour, there's what they call a senior flex, and that will help the seniors get a little more pop off the ball. Okay? Now these are graphite shafts. These work great. They work well for me. Some people just need all steel. Now one of the things that I did with my set, I have steel regular shaft for my irons. These are regular flex as well. And this is, as you can see, a 7 iron. And that's where I start out. My hybrids are 4, 5, and 6, and then I run irons 7 through 9, pitching wedge and gap wedge. What you're going to want to do is, the average golfer is going to want oversized. That's what these are, oversized clubs. So you get a better sweet spot on the ball. And what I mean by is in the middle here, when you go to swing, you're going to be able to make solid contact and that ball is going to travel a little bit better. So what you're going to have to decide on, do you like a cavity back? And this is all going to be off of feel. As you continue to swing your clubs and you go through your swing, you're going to have to make sure that it feels good. Once again, you have to have confidence in these clubs or your game is done. You're going to spend a bunch of money for no reason. You may feel great with a set of box clubs that cost $300, and that includes everything, including the bag. As long as they feel good and you can make solid contact, you may want to just go with those. And the other thing to keep in mind, if you're only golfing, every 2 or 3 weeks, do you really want to go out and spend on a set of irons like Callaway $900 when you're only going to play maybe 10 times in a year? Then you still have to go out and buy your driver. There's the driver. As I pull it out. Like I said earlier, I enjoy Callaway. This is an adjustable one to where you can come in here, take that screw out, and adjust the loft on the face from either a 9 degree, 10.5, or an 11 degrees. And then you can also adjust it to where you can draw or fade the ball, which either makes it go into the left or out to the right, depending on how you swing. These are great clubs for someone who's trying to figure out their golf swing because this will allow you to be able to adjust. So, unfortunately, I can't do a really good demonstration because it is snowing and raining outside, unfortunately, and I am in no shape to go outside. I wish I could do a better demonstration for you. Hopefully later I'll be able to post something outside hitting golf balls, but unfortunately right now I can't do that. And I appreciate you taking the time to come in to look to see what you need to do in order to go out and select clubs that will fit for you. Don't forget, you can always change the grips. As you can see on this one, this is a standard grip. For some reason on a driver, I enjoy the standard grip. Or you can go to a little bit larger grip for your other clubs, and that's what I do. It works well for me. And the thing is with golf, you have to feel comfortable. I've said numerous times with what you have. If you have no confidence and you're not comfortable, you can forget golfing consistently. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And I look forward to doing some more demonstrations for you in the future. Thank you. Have a great day.